afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome, family and friends. Please remember that graduation is a ceremony to honor the accomplishments of the graduates and the people who have supported them to this point in their lives. We would ask that you respect this formal ceremony by turning off cell phones and refraining from using noisemakers or yelling so that everyone can enjoy the ceremony. At this time, please stand for the processional and remain standing for the seating of the graduates and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Everyone, please be seated.
As the Bible states in Micah 7, verse 8, "Rejoice not over me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall rise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord will be a light to me." I hope these words can be a template for how we as a class will live our lives going forward, always being a light to others and never giving up on ourselves or those we encounter. Please join me in prayer. Dear Lord, please watch over this class as we go forward in our lives. Please let our lives be a vessel for your love to reach the world. Father, our walk with you is not over, and we hope to continue to grow and experience more of you. Your love is endless and unwavering. We pray that your work be done through each student that will walk this stage, and your will be done through us as well. God, your forgiveness is never ending, and it's my prayer that we may spread the word of your kingdom in this world. We love you, God. In Jesus' name, amen.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to extend a warm welcome to parents, families, and friends of the graduates, school board members, administration, teachers, and staff of Nettleton Public Schools, and finally, to the graduates themselves. 13 long years ago, we all put on our backpacks for the first time and walked through those kindergarten doors, not knowing anyone and not knowing what it meant to be a Raider. Over the years, we overcame challenges and celebrated successes together. And for many of us, those strangers in kindergarten became family. We learned how to spell our names and how to tie our shoes. We also learned what it meant to be a Raider. While Raider pride may mean something different to each of us, one thing is certain. We are all walking out of here today taking a piece of Nettleton forward into the next stages of our lives. Thank you to all of our families, friends, teachers, coaches, and administrators for helping us along the way. Thank you, Nettleton, for being my family. Thank you, Raiders, for being my tribe. I wish each of you the very best in everything you do. Congratulations to you all, and welcome to the Nettleton High School Class of 2019 graduation ceremony.
May 4th, 2019. Our day is finally here. Nettleton has taught me so many things. It has taught me how to work hard, how to push myself out of my comfort zone, how to be myself unconditionally without worrying about what others think, and most importantly, it has taught me how to have pride in something that is much bigger than myself. Being a Raider means accepting, loving, and caring for all of those that surround us. An individual in our class that completely embodies that is Madison Duvall. Not only does she always have a smile on her face, but she continuously goes out of her way to make others feel included. She always finds a way to implement being a Raider into her everyday life. Having Raider pride is our tradition. It is something that we will hold near and dear to our hearts long after these last few moments together as Nettleton High School students. Soon, we will officially be alumni and a new chapter of our lives will begin. I encourage you to take this moment in. I encourage you to sit back and think about all the fun times that we've had together. I even encourage you to sit back and think about the trials and tribulations that you've been through as an individual. All of those things made you who you are today. I hope that having pride in our wonderful school has also taught you how to have pride in all of the little things in life. I hope that you have learned to have pride in your family, your friends, your passions, and who you are as a person. As this new chapter begins, if there is one piece of advice that I could give to you, it would be to never forget your roots. Don't ever forget where you came from. I know that we are all different and we have all had different beginnings, but one thing I do know is that we are the class of 2019, and I am so proud of that. We were the first to move up to the high school as freshmen, and I will never forget the moment that we won the Spirit Stick at our very first high school pep rally. Although moving across the country was a big, scary move for me, I'm so glad that I did. Little did I know what Nettleton would offer me. It not only offered me a great education, but it offered me a family away from home. Whether it be on the football or basketball sidelines or in the soccer or baseball bleachers, I will never forget the pride that I felt while I got to cheer you guys on. Thank you to the faculty and my fellow students for impacting my life in the way that you did. I hold so much love and appreciation for you in my heart. In conclusion, I want to leave you with a quote by author Paula Finn. Take pride in how far you've come and have faith in how far you can go. I know that we are all saying goodbye to this chapter of our lives, but don't say goodbye to your Raider pride. Take that with you wherever you go. Be a light in someone's life, and remember, the best days are yet to come.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and classmates. First, I would like to say a huge thank you to everyone who helped me along this journey to graduation. My mom, my dad, my teachers, and my friends. I wouldn't have been able to do this without your support. To my classmates, we did it. We're finally here. It's time for the best class since 1989 to graduate. We were all told to write our speeches about Raider pride. This term has many different meanings for me and my classmates. For most, what comes to mind are things such as decking out everyone and everything in black and gold for football homecoming, or the Raider Pride commercial parodies NTV students have made. Raider Pride does not resonate this way for all Nettleton students, though. Some students at times, myself included, have felt left out when talking about Raider Pride in terms of athletics, extracurricular activities, and such. But I can tell you, as a person not part of the typical crowd, that Raider Pride applies to everyone who has attended a Nettleton school. Raider Pride isn't exclusive to these extreme displays of loyalism to Nettleton athletics, but it represents the great qualities of every single person at this school. For me, the most important meaning of Raider Pride is the idea that a diverse student body with many interests is able to come together in one community and support each other. Nettleton has given you and me the opportunity to learn a lot and have fun while doing it. Nettleton High School is where I was able to discover my true passion for theater arts. Entering high school, I had no clue as to my future plans. I learned later that it was okay to be unsure, but I still felt pressure to have a plan set in stone for what I'd do after graduating. This school, with its wide range of activities, allowed me to try something I'd never imagined trying before. I was a very quiet, nervous, and timid child for the majority of my life. I never thought I could speak in front of a crowd of people, much less act. However, I pushed myself to step out of my comfort zone with help of the people around me. I was joining a community I had minimal knowledge of, and I discovered I loved it through the opportunities the school provided me. The theater program at Nettleton helped me build confidence in my abilities as an artist as a leader. This is only one of many experiences that I have had the opportunity to be involved in because of Nettleton schools. This major discovery in my life, along with all the little memories I've made, make me proud to be a Raider. I will never forget the days in AP Physics hiding plastic witch fingers all around Mr. Puckett's room when he wasn't looking. I won't forget playing hide and seek in the PAC after cleaning up from the musical, or playing Uno in AP World History to relieve stress after taking the AP test, or forget stories from Dr. Hall's classes that made me question everything I had ever known, or how close my classmates and I became during our stage productions. I leave you with this, my fellow classmates. Even if you don't know what you want to do at this point, you will find it. Everybody discovers themselves and their passions at different times in life. As the late, great David Bowie once said, "I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise it won't be boring." I don't know what all of you will end up doing in the future, but I guarantee everything the class of 2019 does from here on out will definitely not be remembered as being boring. Thank you.
Graduates, family, and staff, it is an honor to be part of this celebration. I'd like to thank the staff for allowing me to speak to my classmates one last time. As I stand before you today, looking out at all the young faces of my classmates, I begin to remember the events, tragedies, and memories that we've shared over the years. Some of us since kindergarten, others since the beginning of this year. I remember the lunch table breaking while filming for the Lip Dub back in junior high, and every time Carl Lewis and Philip Anderson danced for us on Valentine's Day. I also remember the many times we competed for and won the Spirit Stick, because the class of 2019 just can't be beat when it comes to spirit and Raider pride. I also remember the tragedies that we as a class went through together. Dr. Puckett was a beloved teacher at Nettleton, and his death was very hard on us. Hayden Hall would be graduating with us this year, and he will not be forgotten. And Lakin Willett. I didn't know her personally, but I do know many people who knew her well and have heard many stories of what a caring spirit she had and what a beautiful young woman she was. She would be graduating this year as well. These events and memories that we share together make us more than just classmates. We are family filled with Raider pride. And with that said, I am now speaking specifically to my Raider family. Can you believe it? 4 years ago, most of us walked the halls of Nettleton as nervous as ever. We were the freshmen, the low men on the totem pole. Now, those same 4 years later, we're leaving the school behind with a mark that I firmly believe is a positive, inspiring, and spirited one. While it has been a very long 4 years, it has also been a very short 4 years. It's been long because of the late nights doing homework, the stress and anxiety that comes with high school classes, and the other trials and struggles that hit us in high school. It's been short because of the lifelong friendships, the lasting memories, and the family that I and others have made here at Nettleton. Graduates of 2019, we've come to a point in our life where we will part ways and discover who we are, as well as what we want in life. We will make wrong choices, and we will take wrong paths. We will succeed, and we will fail. But we cannot give up. We are a generation filled with people who will change the world for the better. Everyone in this room is capable of doing that, and I firmly believe this. So, my piece of advice for the class of 2019 is, yes, times will get tough, but never forget what it is you want in life. Persevere to make that happen, and don't give up. As Steve Jobs once said, don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most importantly, have the courage to follow your intuition. It somehow already knows what you truly want to become. With that said, congratulations, class of 2019. We made it this far. But now, it's up to us to go out into the world, persevere, and spread love. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Josh, for those of you who don't know, and I'm going to keep this short because I know we're all ready to graduate. First, I want to give a quick shout out to my family for pushing me so hard and getting me to this point, and especially to my sister for setting the bar so high. Also, I want to thank all of my friends who have dealt with me for the past years and still stuck by my side. Now, I want to talk to you today about what it means to be a Raider. Well, to understand what life is like as a Raider, I have to look back over my time at Nettleton. Throughout these past few years in high school, I've begun to understand really what it means to be a Raider. Life as a Raider creates bonds between people in and out of school, no matter what age. The first bond I want to talk about that almost all of us experience is the bond of friendship at Nettleton. Our friends at Nettleton are the ones that go through exactly what we go through, step by step. One example from my high school career is my friendship with Landon Lemons. Landon and I have been side by side through every class and fought through all of our hard courses together. And honestly, if it weren't for him, I might not be standing right here in front of y'all today. Also, he kept me sane before tests, and he was just there for me whenever I need him. Friendships like this are ones that are built to last and are only found through the crazy battleground we call high school. Another example of these bonds created as a Raider is through one of my closest friends, Nathan Lau. He's a fellow Nettleton graduate from the class of 2014. We've only been friends for about a year now, but the first things we bonded over were because we were both Nettleton Raiders. We talked about teachers, sports, and just life in general. That meeting made me realize that Nettleton is a special family that stays with you past graduation. And no matter what age a Nettleton grad is, we'll always have at least one thing in common with each other: Miss Bobby Timmerman. She has been here for 50 years. Now, we all love Miss Timmerman, whether we've had her or not, and it's always for one reason. The reason is because she makes a point of putting the students first. She has a love for her students. And that leads right into my number one reason why Raider Pride is what it is. I believe that we've all experienced the love of a teacher, but the teachers at Nettleton all embody something bigger than themselves. They embody the love of what they do, or at the very least, the love of their students. I don't believe I know of a teacher at Nettleton that doesn't make an attempt to make a difference in the lives of their students in even the slightest of ways. One example of this love is Mr. Lahorn, or Captain Lahorn as a lot of us call him. He's the type of teacher that does more than just teach on a daily basis. He creates long-lasting relationships with the students, and he's honestly one of the few teachers and coaches that has continuously kept up with my life and pushed me to be the best that I could be throughout all areas through my high school career. We've all had experiences with teachers like him. There isn't a single student in here that isn't going to say that they're not going to miss at least one teacher from Nettleton. Well, maybe some of you might miss them, but if we're going to be honest with ourselves, they were our mentors and second family as we went through high school and as we grew up. They always did the best that they could, and in the end, they were always here for us and got us to where we are right now, graduation. So, to finish my first sentence, to be a Raider is to simply be you. I've never felt so much like myself before than when I was at Nettleton. I never felt like I belonged. I had no idea that the school would grow to be in my heart for the rest of my life, but it has. And I'm glad that our teachers were able to be there for us. Now, our teachers have finished their job with us now, finally, and all that's left to do is walk across the stage and we're a finished product of Nettleton High School. And I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't have wanted to have it any other way. I'm thankful for the opportunities given to me here and the friendships that I think will last a lifetime. I'm thankful to be a part of the class of 2019, the greatest class in Nettleton history. Sorry, Mr. Miller. And I'm thankful for every single person sitting in front of me. You are and will always be part of the 2019 family. Now, I wish good luck to each and every one of you as we all go our separate ways, and I hope that you hold these memories we've made here at Nettleton dear in your hearts. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce the members of the Nettleton School Board and administrators of the Nettleton School District. Mr. Lenny Hogan, President. Mr. Mark Belk, Vice President. Mr. Harry Harvey, Secretary. Mr. James Adair, Board Member. Mr. Donnie Hauge, Board Member. Mr. James Donovan, Superintendent. Dr. Karen Kurtner, Assistant Superintendent. Ms. Lacey Baker, Curriculum Director. Ms. Grace Peterson, Curriculum Director. Mr. Brian Foster, Assistant Principal. Ms. Judy Holloway, Assistant Principal. Mr. Keith Thomas, Assistant Principal. And Mr. Chris Moss, Dean of Students. Seniors, please rise. Mr. Hogan, ladies and gentlemen, the seniors receiving diplomas today have successfully completed the requirements for graduation from Nettleton High School, as determined by the Arkansas State Board of Education and the Nettleton School Board. It is a great pleasure to present the 2019 Nettleton High School senior class for the purpose of awarding diplomas. Seniors, please be seated. Honor graduates, please line up. The Honors Diploma was created to recognize those students who have achieved the highest marks in scholarship in high school. The Arkansas State Board of Education and the Nettleton School Board have set requirements that must be met for a student to be recognized as an honor graduate. These students have met those requirements.
Joshua Aaron Milnes. Sophie Marie Copeland. Kayla Jade Wilcox. Amelia Grace Collins. Sydney Claire Sample. Landon Brooks Lemons. Emily Grace Hammett. Hannah Faith Taylor. Levi McGrew. Brittany Nicole Ammons. Yancey Demetrius Lawson, Jr. Emma Grace Edgar. Madeline Claire Vollner. Gracie Elizabeth Miller. Mackenzie Marie Thomas. Connor Lawson Barnes. Chloe Grace Turner. Ashley Dawn Henson. David Jose Acosta Urias. They're going to have to move over because they're going to have to come up. She needs to go. Elena Alexandrovna Ovchinnikova. Michaela Ayana Westman Forbes. Anna Caroline Swan. John Bradley Hauge. Tori Lynn Simmons. Christina Champa Hang. Sarah Salah Merched. Seth Charles Wilcox. Nadestiny Dunaje Smith. Jameson Philip Bridger. Jasperine Pan. Sierra Elizabeth George. Evelyn Bray Tisdale. Abby Catherine Clements. Caitlin Ann Higgins. Alexis Blair Saki. Jordan Alexis Jones. Courtney Larice Crippen. Brianna Faith Hodge. Elizabeth Ellen Shaunowitz. Jaron Rye Brantley. Samantha Marie Verts. Kayla Elizabeth Copeland. Corey Madison Green. Elisier Temez Jr. Jamila LaFay Branch. Madasia Patterson. Deja Rihanna Young. Micaiah Caitlin Love. Faith Alexandria Island. Hannah Isadora Aldaco. Krishan Orlando Allen. Tanya Alvarez. Nathaniel Jermaine Anderson. Philip Jalen Anderson. Tylen Daquan Anderson. Nadia Atkins. Mackenzie Ray Beard. Tabria Brianne Benford. Sarah Megan Blevins. Corinne Amaya Bolton. Salma Michelle Bonilla. Michael Lee Bradbury. Lanaya Aubriance Bradley. Garrett Stone Brewington. Denisha DeAngelique Brinkley. Kiana Kaylin Abriana Britt. Micaiah Lachey Brown. Bill William Brown, Jr. Shauna Denise Burcham. Demi Grace Burris. Jarquavius Isaiah Kane. Jamarius Jamond Campbell. Matthew Wyatt Carter. Nakiah Ladae Chandler. Monica Chantel Clay. Kaylee B. Collins. Carly Elizabeth Covington. Lauren Nicole Cranford. Madison Danielle Shanice Crow McShann. Kobe Lane Curry. Corey Jason Curry. Dalen Dwayne Daniels. Arthaniel Zontravius LeCedric Davis. Devion Deshaun Davis. Erica Deshauna Davis. Kimberly Moya Davis. William Hardin Doggett. Trinda Crochet Duckett. Reese Blaine Dunlap. Madison Shea Duval. Haley Elizabeth Edwards. Asia Nakia Esters. Jamie Mitchell Ollie Faulkner. Daisy Flores. Jalen Kendarius Former. Tyler Ray Frost. Kevin Jamar Fulton. Tevin Lamar Fulton. Seth Aaron Gage. Noah Riley Gatewood. Jorge Gavilanes. Donovan Patrick Gibbons. Kaylin Danelle Glasper. Karime Yuen Gonzalez. Courtney Chanel Goodlow. Rodriguez Tyrone Goodwin. Desmond Shamor Grady. Tiffany Grace Gray. Ethan Dwayne Green. Austin Michael Gregory. Giovanna Sabina Giat. Kobe Ryan Hall. Jackson Fountain Hall. Cortez Marquise Hamilton. Tamarje Derek Hamilton. Austin Mark Anthony Harvey. Erica Nicole Hendricks. Courtney Cleonje Henry. Giovanni Hernandez. Vanessa Hernandez Quinto. Trevor Lee Heron. Brianna Jade Hildebrand. Samantha Hollingsworth. Colton Stone Holt. Tatum Camille Hooten. Amos Howard Jr. Andrew Shane Irwin. Marcus Isom. Kai Tyrese Ivory. Ethan Scott James. Darius Chevelle Juan Johnson. Shelby Lee Johnson. Shantara Latrice Johnson. Macy Faith Jones. Leah Michelle Keith. Garrett Dean Kelman. Ayani Marie Cromwell. Kylan Sherram Kumar. Haddon Riley Landrum. Marshawn Zachariah Lane. Brianna Miriam LaFleur. Carl Christopher Lewis. D'Angelo Vandell Lewis Jr. Natalie Diane Lindsay. Dariana Lene Linson. Manuel Alexander Lopez. Honesty Lindasia Love. Austin Maurice Mares. Christopher Alexander Mathis. Antonio Markevius McBroom. Andre Tyrone McCrae. Marion Martez McFadden. Charity Nicole McKinney. Kaisha Nicole McShann. Caleb Chase Meadows. Bryce Hayden Melton. Cole Allen Miller. Christopher Latrell Mitchell. Michaela Beth Montgomery. Tiana Deshay Morris. Desmond Rashawn Mosley. Daisy Marisol Munguia Bonilla. Kaylee Ann Murdy. Adib Salah Murshed. Ikevius Javon Neal. Takayla Shanice Neal. Nyla Krishan Nesbitt. Audrey Ann Neal. Opaime Joe Obaye. Jesse Cy Ori. Brekari Iman Ote. Cleveland Lamont Overton Jr. Nicole Kathleen Pagan. Spencer Sean Wayne Patsy. Caden Lee Payton. Intrigue Dashanae Peel. Kaylee Amanda Perry. Jamarius James Pegram. Zachary Scott Plaster. Cameron Nicole Polk. Dalton Aaron Poole. Haley Cheyenne Pugh. Emily Marie Ralston. Jamayan Joseph Ramos. Cameron Bailey Ramsey. Norma Monica Rauda. Trey Levante Deshandre Ray. Brian Cameron Redden. Selena Samai Requejo. Sky Yvonne Richardson. Alexis Sani Richmond. Andrew Delyn Riley. Morgan Melchior Rios. Jeremiah Caleb Rodriguez. Malachi Michael Rodriguez. Essence Diana Perez. Jasmine Aisha Rose. Griffin Luke Scarlett. Bailey Alexandra Schmidt. Allie Capricious Scott. Matthew Pryor Scott. Kevin Bernard Seals III. Jakira Nikita Seals Maben. Sophia Elizabeth Sepulveda. Grant Fisher Simpson. Akivia Charnel Smith. Aubriana Smith. Cornell Dwayne Smith. Davius Kayvon Smith. Morgan Nicole Smith. Riley Ann Smith. Dylan Ray Stevenson. Randy Renee Stice. Natalie Page Stone. Caitlin Tatum. Malika Renai Elizabeth Thomas. Corlexia Tyshay Thompson. Torrance Lavelle Tuberville. Ashley Viola Utley. Brandon Vincent Wagner. Amari Elise Walker. Kalia Shanice Walker. Brandon Adonis Ward. Alexandria Nicole Washington. Malcolm Joel Washington. Aaron Elise Waters. Donald Luke Webb. Byron Isaiah Lee Williams. Jory Cornelius Williams. Kiamari Lameek Williams. Taryn Chesney Aline Williams. Trayvon Williams. Taikisha Jakira Toriana Williams. Johnny Kalen Williamson. Jaden Janelle Willie. Jalen Sherelle Willie. Courtney Renee Wilson. Cameron Jacob Wright. Kyla Lene Young.
Graduates, please stand for the singing of the alma mater. Would the audience please be seated? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2019 graduating class of Nettleton High School. Would the audience please stay seated for the recessional?
Graduation!